Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
All right, Clark, teams are prepping for the playoff push right now. That must put them in a unique mindset.
Well, staying focused on the same goal, having everybody tied together. Any issues that are bubbling up that could derail you need to be squashed and squelched so that you're at peak form come playoff time. That's what you're striving for.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Jrue Holiday, Banchero out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. From the arc, Adebayo grabs the board. And Simmons.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Big time right there. Big time. Woo. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. The kick out to Banchero. Johnson against Simmons. The shot by Johnson, no good.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Outside Holiday. From outside the arc. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to catch it and let it go quickly.
Now here's Green. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Bird. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the shot goes down.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
To the left side wing. Here's Chamberlain. Counted by Adebayo. Green for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Here's Simmons. The rebound by Maxey. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Johnson with a bucket.
And this is why Johnson can't afford to hold back inside. Sometimes you can get through.
Simmons looking around. The kick out to Adebayo. Fires it from 18. Jump shot is good that time.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Johnson. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey against Simmons. They get it back. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's Simmons, averaging 28 points a game. It's fun to watch him go to work on offense. And the basket by Holiday.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Chamberlain, following the three-pointer by Washington. A deep 3. And it's Maxey missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
To the middle. And Banchero. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside, Green. Pass to Johnson. Back to Green. Outside Maxey. Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Washington.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Simmons. The pass to Bird. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Mathurin's checked in for Milwaukee. The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Bird. Banchero with a screen on Johnson. Bird passes to Banchero, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Washington making a change here. Ball's checked in. Now here's Johnson. From deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. Pass to Ball. Here he goes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Trailing by 4. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Milwaukee's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And it's Washington on the break. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Watson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Washington will go for a different look here. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Pass to Marion. Maxey against Ball. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. 5 on the clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Washington.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Washington shooting their second and third shots at the line here. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. He's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Now here's Ball. He did not look good in their loss to the Cavaliers the other night. Oh, there's the alley! Outside Jones. Pass to Ball. They set a pick. Here's Bargnani. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Marion. Outside Watson. It's rebounded by Washington. Now here's Ball. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here's Watson. Still no points. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Marion. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Now here's Maxey. Over Ball. And it's Maxey missing.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Vanderbilt, a screen on Maxey. Ball passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt Wild slams it in.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Three-pointer Matherin. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Washington leading by 8. Ball passes to Christie. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring the music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Ball. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Christie. Three-pointer, no good.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Maxey. Pass to Marion. Now Matherin. Here's Chamberlain. Nails the baby hook. Chamberlain's got 6.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so it's Washington closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Benedict Matherin. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Collins in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Guys, back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Remarkable athleticism of Simmons right there. Driving to the cup. When he's doing that, you need to get out of his way.
Pass to Matherin. Outside Watson. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here from deep. Johnson. And it's Bird with a rebound. Washington leading by 11. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green is checked in.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Counted from distance.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Green against Simmons. Green in the post. Pass to Watson. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Green. Clock at 4. Terrific work from Green inside.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Here's Simmons. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the score by Washington. Johnson a screen on Simmons. Green to the rack. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Banchero passes to Simmons. Adebayo a screen on Green. The kick out to Adebayo. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 6 assists now in the game. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 16-point game. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And it's Bird with a rebound. And Washington with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Now Simmons. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bird. The 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Now here's Matherin. No points so far. Tries the spin move. Green, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Holiday finds Simmons. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Adebayo. Collins with the rebound. Bucks trail by 15. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Green. The putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Bird. Misses in close. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Washington leading by 10. Here's Simmons. And he lays it up and in. Simmons has got 10 points.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Outside Jones. Matherin, a screen on Banchero. Jones from outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Banchero with a screen on Maxey. Banchero outside. Outside Jones. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Matherin. And stolen by Banchero. And here's the fast break. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding the scoring rhythm.
Outside, Green. Back to Maxey. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Five to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Bucks trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And stolen by Jones. And stolen by Jones. Going inside. Count that one. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Outside Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Here's Simmons. 14 points for him. And he drives in. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Chamberlain following the score by Washington. Again, the Bucks good for 2.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range. You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones against Matherin. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Matherin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And stolen by Jones. And so that... brings the first half to a close. It's Washington up 8. And Allie, appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled.
All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings. And that's a wrap on.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Drew Holiday out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Bird in at the 3.
Wow, Johnson using a great move on the bounce.
Pass to Bird. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bird's got 11.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Out to the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 12 points for him.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Banchero outside. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 8 assists here tonight.
Banchero will score it in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper in rhythm there.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Washington. 17 points was their biggest margin. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Pass to Maxey. Here's Chamberlain. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. Johnson passes to Maxey. Here's Chamberlain. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Ball, he's checked in for Washington. Bucks trail by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. There's the screen. Johnson passes to Chamberlain, and he dunks it down.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Here's Ball, outside Holiday. Back to Ball. LaMelo sending it.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Marion, hounded by Adebayo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Ball against Maxey. Pass to Bird. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Bird's got 13.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And there's the screen. Outside Johnson. Here's Marion. Here's Chamberlain. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And Washington making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And Ball throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Down low, tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Here's Marion. No points yet. Pass to Chamberlain. 4 on the clock. Here's Johnson with 1 on the clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Yeah, early in his career, Adebayo couldn't stretch the floor. That's changed.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Ball passes to Vanderbilt, shoots over Maxey, and Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Bucks making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. And Washington making a change here. Outside Johnson. Puts up a three. Here's Chamberlain. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Chamberlain's got 23 points. Here's Ball. Give him 8. To the left wing. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. A rebound by Maxey.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Washington. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Bucks trail by 9. Maxey surveys. Pass to Marion. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Ball. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Benedict Mathurin picks one up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Here's Chamberlain. Hits the jump hook. Chamberlain's got 27.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Ball with it. He's got 13. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on to Tyrese Maxey.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
Jones, he's checked in for the Bucks. Watson comes in for Maxey. Simmons is checked in for Washington. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Good on the second one.
You know, you come up with a list of all of the creative players in the league, and, you know, you've got to have LaMelo Ball on that list somewhere near the top. You know, he gives you head-turning passes at least a couple of times a game.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now Jones. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. That one goes. Count it. He has 29 now.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Ball finds Simmons. Jones with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Chamberlain passes to Watson. And he converts the layup. Watson's got his second basket on the night.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And here's Ball. 14 points for him. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Ball against Mathurin. It's rebounded by Washington. 17 points was their biggest margin.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Pass to Simmons. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter with a 7. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Maxey out there with Green. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Mathurin. And it's small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Maxey. Ball with the rebound.
So he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And Watson over to help. Adebayo finds Holiday. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Collins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
And Carroll with a screen on Maxey. Ball against Maxey. Oh! Ball soars in!
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Ball on the take. Pass to Holiday. Adebayo sets a screen, and it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Among the best ball handlers in the league, for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Holiday against Green. Collins outside. Here's Maxey. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Maxey. Tries to break his ice. Can't cash it in from close range.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And here is Maxey. Inside. This one for 3. Again, Maxey missing.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
Ball against Maxey. Ball no good. The Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Watson. Launches a 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
Now Ball. Holiday is screen on Maxey. And Ball throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Watson. Good on the baseline, Jay. Watson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great awareness by Mathurin. Saw the defense rotating and then found a teammate with the assist.
And Carroll with a screen on Maxey. Ball left side. To the inside. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Collins outside. Outside Mathurin. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Washington. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Maxey. 4-3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Pass to Bird.
This is getting out of hand. He committed only 1 turnover in the first half, but has several since then. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Maxey. And the layup is good off the glass.
Love the way Maxey works those angles inside. He's crafty.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Bucks trail by 11. Outside, Green. And stolen by Holiday. Pass to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's Maxey missing.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Holiday with the ball. Ball outside. From deep. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
He will not think twice about letting it fly if ball gets a look that he likes.
Johnson a screen on ball. For 3, Maxey. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington leading by 17. Here's Ball. Shoots a 3. Johnson with the rebound. Yes! Using that window.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
And here's Ball. Banchero with a screen on Maxey. Outside Banchero. And Maxey over to help. Here's Ball. It's stolen by Johnson. Tries again. Book it.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Maxey with it. Guarded now by Ball. Maxey attacking. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey quick on the drive.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Ben Simmons is checked in for LaMelo Ball. Simmons against Maxey. Adebayo! Old Green rips down the board.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish it, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Yes, sir! Great position on the J.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Banchero pulls it down. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And they double up Simmons. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Milwaukee. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
That was your forward courtroom dancing. Get out. What's that for?
Green against Holiday. Green outside. Puts it up from 12. Banchero pulls it down.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Simmons lays it in easily.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Washington. 17 points was their biggest margin. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. So it's Washington picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never...
Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some... kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Young. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot, manning the middle. A nice shot by Bird.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Leonard. Jaquez outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. And right away, they match it with a three-point of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Banchero with the ball. Defended by Sabonis. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now, here is Harden. Screen by Sabonis. Harden scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Simmons inside. Defended by Young. And that one's good. Simmons.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Young against Simmons. Young left side. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Here's Young after the basket by Washington. Simmons with it. And Jaquez picks him up defensively.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses, and we'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Outside Leonard. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Young passes to Jaquez. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Young against Simmons. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Simmons inside. Young's there. A nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got 8.
And the rookie Simmons using his size to his advantage there. Nice execution.
Harden kicks to Young. Here's Leonard going inside.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. And it's Simmons penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
That is what this team wants from Simmons. Aggression.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Nets passing it around. Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn. Banchero a screen on Young. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league. And now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Now here's Harden. Hasn't made one yet. The kick out to Young. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards leading by 5. Simmons inside. Guarded by Harden. And Ben Simmons again.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young pass to Harden. Sabonis sets the pick for Leonard. Takes it off the glass. He's got 10.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Banchero is screen on Young. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Washington going with a whole new group here. Then, for the Nets, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Pritchard in for Young. Back to Harden. Leonard against Jones. Leonard inside. He's got 10. Excellent D that time from Jones. Washington leading now by 7. Pass to Christie. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pritchard against Ball. Leonard attacking. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Outside, Ball. And the shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Nets trail by 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Leonard. Back to Hartenstein. And here's Harden. Defended by Christie. Harden, no good. So for Washington, their last game a loss to Indiana. It's stolen by Hartenstein. To the paint, stolen by Bargnani.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Ball. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 12-point Wizards lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pritchard passes to Leonard. Bargnani grabs the board.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there. That's fine.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball, is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Vucevic checked in for Sabonis. Johnson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Ben Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And Trae Young subbed in for Pritchard. Now, here is Young. Stolen by Jones. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ball finds Vanderbilt. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Gordon. Back to Vucevic to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Bargnani.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Christie. Back to Ball. Pass to Bargnani. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. Gordon outside. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Wizards lead by 12. Let's take a quick break now. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
They've got Adebayo. Holiday out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bird in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Simmons, he's checked in for Ball. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Pritchard. Out to Bird from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Young against Simmons. Lets it go from deep. Young's shot is off. Washington leading now by 9. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Young, good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Simmons.
When it all clicks, you see why Simmons was the #1 overall pick.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Bulls. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. Washington with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Simmons. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. To the inside. Vucevic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they need to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Brooklyn. Adebayo against Hartenstein. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound, Washington.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 13-point game. Jaquez against Bird. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Young. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Lets it go. And that one's on target from the wing. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Out to Bird. Fires from deep. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Nets trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Wizards have gotten all but one of their... Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Defensively, you know Simmons is probably going to drive it, but it's still tough to stop.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Holiday kicks to Bird. Pass to Simmons. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Banchero's got 5 now. Outside Gordon. Jaquez outside. Back to Gordon. Now Hartenstein. He's guarded by Adebayo. Hartenstein passes to Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington leading now by 16. Simmons inside. He's against Gordon. No good from Simmons. Young pass to Jaquez. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Bird from downtown, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Bargnani is checked in for Adebayo. Herbert Jones comes in for Larry Bird. Max Christie, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Ball subbed in for Banchero. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Richard comes in for Young. Here's Simmons. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Harden against Christie. Harden the pass to Hartenstein. And good that time. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
Jaquez outside. Inside. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ball with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and Simmons slams it in.
So often Simmons is the one making the pass. This time, he's on the finishing end.
Nets trail by 18. Leonard with a screen on Ball. Pritchard passes to Leonard. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Bargnani a screen on Pritchard. Ball kicks to Bargnani. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Jaquez. Rebound, Washington. Bargnani's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 32 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Jaquez. Hartenstein. Simmons with the defensive effort. And so Simmons will bring it up for Washington. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Nets trail by 17. Harden outside. Pass to Jaquez. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Jaquez has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Christie with the screen on Pritchard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Trae Young comes in for Pritchard. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Sabonis' screen on ball. Here's Young. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Washington. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there.
And we've got the playoff pictures. And that is it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Young, then it's Harden, and it's Sabonis in its center.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Simmons dishes to Banchero. Out to Bird. The three. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Bird. Adebayo with a screen for Simmons. Washington needs to get a shot off here. That one falls. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Bird against Leonard. Young taking his time here. 14 feet away. Count that one. 13 points in the game.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. He's still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Sabonis, and the slam dunk by Sabonis.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Adebayo with a screen on Young. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Harden outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Harden. 5 to shoot. Shoots. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist from Harden. Sabonis has got his second bucket.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Simmons passes to Banchero. Bird sets the screen for Banchero. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Back to Banchero. To the middle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 15 points for Trae Young.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
It's hauled in by Trae Young.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Outside Leonard. Young, a screen on Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Banchero outside. Adebayo with a screen for Banchero. Comes up empty down low. Enzo Harden will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 19. Leonard with a screen on Banchero. On its way from Young for two. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Bird with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Adebayo with a screen for Holiday. Outside, Adebayo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Wizards, Bargnani is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Christie comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's ball in for Drew Holiday. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. Andre Bargnani picks one up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Young finds Leonard. Sabonis' screen on Christie. And here's Leonard from 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Ball with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. And it's Bird missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden outside. For 3, carries it from 3-point range. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Pass to Christie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young passes to Hartenstein. Goes up to the stripe. Young, good. Young's got 17 now.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 12. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Ball hits them both. Nets trail by 18. Young, right side. The kick out to Sabonis. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Oh, that's a clever pass by Young. Taking advantage of a defense that's focused on him inside.
Ball against Young. Here's Bargnani. The Wizards with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Leonard, no luck.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Kicks it out to Bargnani. Sabonis grabs the board. Nets trail by 15. Leonard looking around. Hartenstein finds Harden. Sabonis, the pass to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's good from long range. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Leonard. Brooklyn's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Wizards making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Vucevic, he's checked in for Sabonis. Gordon comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Pritchard in for James Harden. Jones sets the pick for Ball. Lets the free fly. Rebounded by the Nets. 30 seconds left in the third. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Young. Shoots over Ball. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Young.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Young. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Washington in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Washington leading now by 9. Banchero out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Pritchard passes to Leonard. Back to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Holiday. Ball with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
To the paint, here's Gordon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And Washington making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Pritchard passes to Gordon. Simmons pulls it in. Wizards leading by 11. The kick out to Adebayo. Outside Holiday. And Jones has it in the corner. Banchero dishes to Holiday. Down low. Simmons inside. He's defended by Hartenstein.
Nets ball.
Nets trail by 11. Pass to Gordon. Pritchard against Simmons. Hartenstein with the screen on Jones. Here's Gordon. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter. Pritchard against Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Wizards leading by 11. On the wing, Holiday. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Pritchard passes to Gordon. Now Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And Simmons kicks to Adebayo. Count it, good. Adebayo's got 13 points in the second half.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Leonard. The fader. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Hackett. Now Leonard. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Wow. And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Adebayo. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Adebayo's got 19 points.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Hartenstein with the screen on Holiday. Back to Hartenstein. Outside Gordon. Good D by Holiday. Wizards leading by 16. Simmons passes to Jones. Yes, that goes in. Jones has got his first points of the game.
And this is something Simmons loves to do. He's all for trying to get his teammates going.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Pass to Leonard. Puts up a deep three. Rebound, Washington. 22 is their biggest lead. Simmons inside. He's covered by Pritchard. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And stolen by Simmons. For the finish. And then Simmons slams it in.
And that's how Simmons is most effective, when he's on attack and early in transition.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Simmons. Jaquez with the rebound. That's trailed by 20, and there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Young with the ball, and it's Bird picking him up. Pass to Sabonis. Inside, here's Leonard. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle a run down low. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Jaquez outside. Back to Young. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Wizards.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Leonard sets a screen for Young. And a miss there on the triple. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Sabonis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
The kick out to Adebayo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control operating flaw.